sun in your eyes is probably not helping either. Let me see if I can get down. I just went to this new coffee place called Machine Head Coffee. Probably my favorite thing about this city is how many different cool little coffee shops there are. Very, very good coffee. But this video is not about coffee. It is about fitness. And I don't want you guys to worry. There are going to be things going into my mouth. So you are allowed to watch this video, believe it or not. And I want to discuss the last 10 to 12 weeks, what has been going on, how I've been working out less, eating more, and what that has done to my body. Even if you were one of those psychotic people that don't like dogs, living here in Austin would change your mind very, very quickly. So I used to be the guy that thought I had to work out every single day, 7 days a week. If I didn't, I was gonna lose all my gains, I was gonna get really fat, and the world would just come to an end. So this was an interesting change for me because it's a 4-day split. I do make an optional 5th day, which I just do arms and accessories, and then one day I will do mobility, maybe a little bit of cardio, maybe 20 minutes on the Stairmaster or something like that, and then one day completely off. And what I have found is that my body has responded extremely well because I'm refreshed when I go into what I consider the real workouts, which again are only 4 days a week. So this little playpen behind me is always busy. There's kids all over the place, and a smart entrepreneur put a condom shop right there. Best news of the day, there's a new coffee shop here in the Domain, Houndstooth. I'm gonna be trying that one out tomorrow, but I did want to discuss the scale that you guys saw in the last video. Hopefully you guys all watched that one. I ate like my girlfriend for a week. It was one of my favorite videos I've ever done, but you would have seen that I lost 3 pounds, and this is the scale I've been using for about 4 years now. It's called the Body Analyzer. What I really like about this is it gives you multiple different readings. The one I am most interested in is body fat. So you guys will see my body fat is pretty high. It's almost 19% when I weigh in at about 193. So I'm gonna put what I weighed in today over the screen for you guys. Now, is this gonna be 100% accurate? Probably not. I don't know that there's any test that can give you 100% accuracy when it comes to body fat, but what I like is that it is consistently inconsistent, and because I've been using this same scale for so many years, I've been able to track it. At least it gives me a baseline, so I'm able to measure my progress that way, and I am up since my lowest point about 20 pounds, which I'm actually pretty happy with the way that my body composition has stayed. Obviously, I'm not as lean as I once was, but I've maintained a body composition that I'm happy with and that I'm comfortable with. And if you guys are interested in using that same scale that I use to help track your progress, you can actually save 50% using the link down below. It'll bring the scale to about $50. Oh my gosh. That music is so loud, but definitely check out that link. I think you guys would really enjoy it. It's a great tool to use, but I've got to go get about 10 years added back to my life getting these grays cut out. Most importantly, this is what the hair is looking like. I know it looks beautiful. You don't have to tell me. This is what we're looking like right now at about 190 pounds. Definitely not shredded by any means, but overall, I'm very happy with the way that this bulk has turned out. I just don't understand what's wrong with me. First meal of the day, I am completely fasted and it is right around noon. I am going to have 60 grams of oats. I'm losing it, guys. It has been so long since I've had oats, I don't even remember the serving size. 2 servings, so 80 grams. But most importantly, after I cook that up, I am going to add 1 serving of the P Science Select Protein Vanilla. Goes perfect in oatmeal, and you know what else is perfect? And back to the training frequency, I would highly encourage everyone to experiment for yourself because I do think it's highly individual, whether you want to work out 3 times a week or 6 times a week. Listen to your body. For myself, the 4 real workouts and the 2 optional days, which I almost always hit, they're just lower intensity, has done my body extremely well. I feel stronger, I feel better, and when I go into those workouts where I need to bring my best, I almost always have the energy to do so. Like today is gonna be a heavy deadlift day, but I'm feeling very refreshed from yesterday off. What I really love about mixing the vanilla protein powder in the oatmeal, it ends up tasting like vanilla cake. It is so delicious. But I'm gonna let that cool down for a minute. In terms of the actual program that I'm running at a high level, it goes deadlift day, bench day, squat day, bench day, and again, I have some optional days in there as well. This program was written by Brandon Campbell. He is gonna make it available on his website for free. He is not very good at selling out, and I think that's gonna happen within the next month, but I have seen a lot of success on it. And I ran ran this program 2 years ago, I think it was. Very similar version of it at least, and I saw very good results there as well. So for me, it's pretty tried and true. I know what works for my body. Again, just experiment with what works for you. Pre-workout stack for the day, I'm gonna have my True Creatine. I'm gonna have 2 scoops of high volume, which is the nitric oxide, helps with the pumps, and 1 scoop of Prolific, which is a caffeine-based pre-workout. Give me all the energy that I need. One thing I really want you guys to notice here is this shaker cup. This is the best shaker cup that has ever been invented. Check this out. So this is a regular shaker. This is the huge shaker that they now sell. So I got 1 for the gains, 1 for the veins, 1 for the brain. Yeah. Look at the building, guys. They're almost done. I mean, before we know it, I'm gonna have nothing to talk about.
Imagine locking the tone of Sarah McLachlan, the fashion of Jimi Hendrix in a box with the Bible's doctrine.
Okay, top set of the day is gonna be a triple with 405 pounds. Now, I did promise myself I would never even try a single for 405 ever again. Clearly, I've broken that promise to myself, but sometimes when you're feeling good, you just gotta go for it.
Cocaine like the kid was born in 84. How long you really plan to sleep on me for? When I decide to put my cape on the floor, Superman won't save you no more. Superman won't save you.
These workouts kick my ass on the weekend. So because I have more time, I spend more time, I do some more accessories. The deadlifts wrecked me for sure, but they felt really, really good. Having some extra body weight has definitely helped me put on some additional muscle as well. Unfortunately, it's not all muscle, but I definitely was able to add some over the last few months. Got some squats in, we did some rows. These are the days that really make me love the gym. When you're leaving, you just feel absolutely done. So I'm gonna head back and finally get some food. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a creature of habit.
Understand why God made those flyover states.
This camera does not do it justice how beautiful that sky is. So what I'm gonna do on the screen is overlay some clips from when I first got here up until now in chronological order, so you can kind of better see the weight that I've put on. You can especially tell in my face, but like I mentioned, I'm pretty happy with the way things are looking right now. And the biggest change I've made to my diet is just I'm not as strict. So here's what I have done. I have set up a caloric goal. Call it 2,500 calories, but what I've done is if I get to the end of the day and I've hit those calories, I'm still hungry, I just listen to my body and I keep eating. So 2 caveats here. One is that I'm really not tracking every day, and it's been a long time since I've really tracked on a consistent basis, but I know because I eat kind of the same foods every day. But if you plan on adapting this strategy, I would say be very careful, because if you're like me, you know, you like food and sometimes you lie to yourself and you say that you're hungry, but maybe food just sounds good. And to me, there's certain foods that always sound good. So like at the end of the night, there's never gonna be an instance where Halo Top doesn't sound good. So that's my word of caution right there, I would say. But I try not to take it overboard, but even myself, you know, sometimes if there's a lot of carbs in the house, it's nighttime, I just go to town. But it's been pretty freeing psychologically more than anything, because I've been so meticulous for so many years. And I think with all of this, it really is just a state of mind. Like, we think that all of these bad things are gonna happen if we don't track our food and we don't work out one day. But in reality, it doesn't really happen overnight, you know? It's more of just a fear. So maybe that's something that you guys want to take a look at, because I'm old, you know? I've learned through the years. A lot of you guys are probably younger and are going through the same things that I was doing, you know, 5 years ago. Now on the nutrition piece, obviously moving to Austin has had a lot to do with that, because when you come to this city, you're gonna wanna go out and try out all of the amazing restaurants that are here. And I have definitely done that, and I don't regret that at all. Obviously food isn't everything, but I'm not gonna miss out on an experience just to hit my macros. So tonight we are going to Noon. It's a Mediterranean restaurant, but it's Chipotle style, which are my favorite style restaurants. I love being able to see my food being made. Sound like a control freak.
The club isn't the best place to find a lover, and tonight I drink too much.
Okay, so as you can see here, we have the chicken, we have chickpeas, quinoa, which I love, I just can't make myself, so anytime I go somewhere, I definitely get it. Tzatziki sauce, I miss tzatziki's back in Cincinnati, and then I've got some cauliflower rice, all mixed in that bowl. It looks amazing. Get a little bit of everything in here for you. Oh yeah, that is incredible. You know, I think that I'm sold on the pasture-raised eggs, if for no other reason, just because they look better. I think they taste better. Maybe I'm just marketing myself. Yes, they're double the price, but I'm gonna go with it for now. We'll see if I stick with that. Are you guys team scrambled eggs or over easy or omelet, or what are you? I've been switching to scrambled because it takes so much less time. Gosh, I'm the epitome of a lazy cooker. I got to share this with you guys. Halo Top was nice enough to send me out their new Halo Pops, which are their ice cream bars. What I like about them is they're 50 calories. So if you're at the end of the night, you just need something sweet, not high in calories, this is perfect. I don't know that they are as good as the Enlightened bars, and that is very hard for me to say, but again, they are half the amount of calories. So have 2 of those for 1 of those. It all depends. So I've never had this flavor. This is the mint chip. I might have to take back what I said. This is the best one. The other one I had was cookie dough and I can't remember. See, this is what I get for trying food without sharing with you guys. But I don't even know if these are in stores yet. If they are, start with the mint chip. I think that's gonna be a safe bet. Okay, so I'm gonna have my poverty brownie, of course, and then I'm gonna head to bed. That is gonna do it for the food. And today is a good example of a day where I would be in a deficit. I actually added everything up, and it's gonna be right around 2,100 calories. And then tomorrow, because it's Sunday, I'm gonna be in quite the surplus to make a video for all of you. So it's not just eating my face off every single day. But what I did not wanna do in this video is try to encourage people to work out less and eat worse. That is definitely not what I'm saying. So I hope that no one took that away from the video. What I am trying to say is if you're like me and you're very into working out and you've been tracking food very meticulously, maybe it's time to try something different, or maybe there's a time and a place for everything. Now, will I stick to this 4-day routine forever? Probably not. There might be a time in the future where a 6-day split is gonna work better for me, but my experience over the last 10 to 12 weeks has been very positive, eating more food, working out less, which I really think all of this comes down to is recovery. I'm allowing my body to recover. I'm giving it a little bit of a break, and I'm seeing a lot of benefits from it. So let me know what you guys thought about this. I'm trying something new on the channel, you know. My life is not interesting enough just to be a vlogger. So I'm trying to have a little vlog with some information. I just want to know what you guys think about that style. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate that, and subscribe if you're new. I look forward to talking to you guys next.